morning, this is Babatunde with Pennystocking 100 to 1000. Welcome back to the series where we take a fresh account on Webull, starting with just $100, and show you the journey it takes to grow that $100 into $1,000 over time. And we're back. Today is July 12th, 2019, and markets are green. And the account is down a little bit, but we are still up overall on the week, about 5% overall up on the week. So the reason why we are down so much right now, we kind of fell back off the wagon. So we broke the winning streak, unfortunately. We were doing pretty well. We broke the winning streak. We ended up back holding one of these plays here. Was this one here, CODX? We lost $62 on that one. We got in on that on Thursday. And a little bit about that, we got in at 156 a share, and we sold it. We held it overnight. We sold it Friday at 11.13. It just wasn't doing anything. It's just constantly being shorted. It's constantly, falling out of favor right now. So went ahead and locked in that loss. Right now you see it's at 90 cents. So still dropping. It's right back down where it was before the run up. But let's get into the chart so you can see this actually. So got in on the 11th here. You had this nice run up here. I saw all of this, of course. I saw all this. I just did not want to trade it. This is coming from, I already had a 30% win on the week. I really didn't want to trade, to be honest, at all, because I had made my 30% win for the week. I was going to be done and just leave it at that, but I still like to watch. I'm still kind of like a stock market geek, so I like to watch. So I saw this going on, and I didn't really want to participate. But then it really started making huge moves. It went all the way to $2, and I still kind of didn't want to participate. But I waited for the move back down. And so right around, I forgot when did I get in? 9:36. So just after the open, we saw it kind of finding support, kind of an area. Right. So around here, this area here, around the 140s, 150s area is where it started to kind of try to hold up, maybe, possibly for a next leg up. It didn't really happen. The float here was 9 million. It traded quite a bit that day, but the float was 9 million, so it's still kind of decently, not high, but it's still not. It's like a medium amount for a float. So it didn't have that much of potential after it already had a huge run up. You got to remember this thing was already at 84 cents. It had more than doubled to $2.07 in the pre-market, so it was pretty much, on its last leg. It was getting ready to be done. What was the news? Let's see. So the catalyst was they came out with a new product to detect West Nile viruses and mosquitoes. So that was the catalyst. So take from that what you will. Products are iffy. New products are iffy. They sometimes they're not really. A lot of time with penny stocks, they're not really going to be revolutionary. So as you can see, it came right back down the same day. So on Friday, but yeah. So we got in here. We saw this huge move up here. Getting back into the chart, we saw this huge move here to 178. We got in at 156 on try to find support. It went to 178, but it very quickly touched it and came right back down. That should have been a sign right there. A lot of times when I see that type of action, you know me, I'm thinking about getting out because that shows signs of topping out, right? Unfortunately, I got a little greedy here. This does not happen that often with me, but I got greedy because I knew I should have made a lot of money on this. But again, I didn't trade it earlier in the day when it was doing this. So got a little greedy on this. It came back down here. Tried it a second time. Again, profit taking. You can see the wick extends up a bit. It comes straight back down. So I had a chance to get out maybe for maybe 2 or 3% gain as it hit 165 on this candlestick here. That was the end of it, honestly. As you can see, the wick's extending up and coming right back down. That was the end of the move right there. And I knew this, but I just got greedy. So huge drop here to the 130s. That's where people got out. And then, of course, short sellers came in. A stock that has near like 10 million in volume easy to kind of easy to short. So shorts came in, piled in, dropped it. You can see pretty much continuously consolidating, push up a little, drop, consolidating, drop. So that's what it kind of did for the last 2 days. So unfortunately, we lost about 35% on that one because we ended up selling it in the pre-market, or on the we were going to sell in the pre-market, but it just did not have the move that I wanted to see. I missed this move up here to the 110s. So on the open, because I was asleep. So I got out around 11 o'clock. And then, I just went ahead and just did the market order. I just wanted to get out because I knew this was never going to rebound back on Friday. So got out finally at 98 cents. And then real quick, let's get on to the next trade. We made a day trade on Friday. So we had 35% loss on that one, on the CODX trade. And then we redeemed ourselves a little bit. We had a nice trade on, nice trade on CEI. So we made, $33 on that one. So that was like an easy 25% win on that one. We're happy with that one. So we were able to redeem some of our losses from that. So we got in after just 7 minutes after we finally cut our loss on CODX. So 11.20 we got in at 4.27 cents a share, and then we sold it. And actually, this was near the top. This was actually near the top. So I played this pretty well for the most part. We sold it at 5.39 a share. So like I said, we played this pretty well. I saw this action here on this candlestick. This is where I got out of CODX. This is where I kind of saw this. I saw this wick extend up to the 430s. It comes back down to about 406-ish. That was when I should have got in, because it was just constantly making green ticks up. Volume was piling in. The float, about 1.5 million, 1.8 million. So, pretty small float. So this had potential. Of course, I treated it. Yes, it had potential, but I didn't treat it like it was going to be a 300% runner. This was the top. Like I said, I got out at 5.39. I saw signs of resistance here. On this not even resistance, but it just looked like it was up too much. This is just like more like a gut instinct on this one. Kind of just went with my gut and just went ahead and took the win here. Made a limit order at 5.39 as I saw this kind of making all these green candlesticks up. This was nice, but how long can this realistically just keep going up and up and up and up? Green. How long can this realistically do that? So I just went ahead and I saw that was being, 12 o'clock. I thought that was a nice little time for, lunchtime. That's a nice time for people to start piling out of the stock. Got to 5.43 on this candlestick here, of course. Tanks from there, drops really hard. So I'm happy with that, that restraint, that discipline to go ahead and lock in that win when I did. So that was nice to make that, redeem myself a little bit on that play. So this week we are, up. We are still up about 5% on the week, so we are okay. As long as we stay positive on the week, we are okay. And I'm fine with that. So last week we got about 19% in profits overall in that week. And then this week here, we're up about 5%. So as long as we stay in the green every week, we're fine. So, but again, those types of losses like on CODX, it just should not happen at all. I know much better, but so we just have to stop doing that. So we'll see what happens on the next play. Coming into next week, we have a day trade available for Monday and Wednesday and Friday. So we'll see what happens. But until then, we just encourage you all to stay motivated, stay inspired, study hard, and penny stocks will reward you.